What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the basement. Today we're going to be doing a kind of product spotlight, talk about whatever you want to call it, of one of my new favorite products out on the market and that I've been using for a little bit. This is the battle belt from Agilite. So this is the Magnetix Battle Belt, which is really cool. But before we talk about it, I would like to talk about a few things. First, being basement operator, you should head on over to our website and check out merch, as it is the last little bit that you will be able to get merch. We are phasing all of that out. It's going. Once it's gone, it's gone. We are moving to a drop system where we are going to drop stuff. It's going to be a limited release, and once it's released and it's sold out, it's gone. So make sure to sign up on our website for email notifications. That's the best way to see when this stuff comes out. Also, Instagram is a good place to see little sneak peeks of stuff, as we are constantly posting over there through the design process, the filming process, of all the stuff we have to do to set these drops up for you guys. We also want your feedback. So the best place to give us feedback and talk to us about stuff like that is Discord. Discord's a great community we have built over there, 200-300 people at this point, where you know, we talk about merch, we talk about firearms, we talk about day-to-day stuff like, you know, guns, laws, music, all kinds of stuff is done over on Discord. So you should go check it out. We'll be giving away some merch over there once we do our first drop to all our Discord people. So if you want to be a part of that and have a potential to get some free merch, head on over to our Discord. And when we do the drop, you guys will get a special little reward. So let's talk about song recommendations. And this is The End of Heartbreak by Killswitch Engaged. Awesome songs from Killswitch Engaged. They make some great music. You know, once again, dabbling in the rock, because, you know, honestly, it's my favorite at this point. Go comment down below what you think about it, and then also go leave me a song recommendation, because I would love to hear from you guys on what you guys are listening to, because it means an absolute ton to me. So this battle belt, talked to the guys over at Agilite, and we were talking at SHOT Show, and I was like, I'm looking to try new belts, and this is one of them that I tried, and I am a very, very big fan of this belt. So this is the Magnetix belt. And the cool thing about this is how it's so easy to realign once you take off and to use. There's two magnets here on the back. So when you put this inner belt on and line it up appropriately, when it snaps on, it snaps into the exact same place every single time, and it's so easy to consistently put this belt on your body in the same spot. You might think that it's not that big of a deal, but these do help a lot. Now, it's not saying you can't align your belt perfectly every time with just Velcro, but it is a little bit more difficult, and this helps a lot. Also, this inner belt is super rigid and makes a great everyday belt. So that's one of the things that Agilite put some time into when developing this belt, was making sure that you could do EDC with this. So you're not just buying just the battle belt itself, but you're also buying a really solid, rigid inner belt. And then honestly, this is the big selling point for this. It is a typical battle belt. As you can see here, it's got the Velcro on the inside that attaches. It's got a Cobra buckle. It's very simple to use. It's very simple to set up, and it's very functional, honestly. One of the things that I kind of don't like about it, and it's kind of a buyer beware, it's not that big of a deal if you do know about it, sizing. So when doing the sizing, I thought I was going to be a medium, but I am not. I am definitely a small. I got a medium, and this is the, it's almost too big. I am a 5'11", 180, and this thing is almost unwearable. Not all the way. I'm still able to lock it down and lock it in, but I really have to cinch that sucker down for it to be sized correctly for me. So I think, you know, moving forward, I would want to go with a small. So that's the only gripe I really have about this thing. Other than that, it's in really nice. I like the way their mags work. So I switched away from my Dara magazines. I still run their holsters, but these Agilite mags are pretty sweet. They sit a little bit lower, which are nice if I'm ever wearing a plate carrier for whatever reason. My mags don't hit my plate carrier, which is, you know, really annoying. The Dara holsters, their magazines ride a little bit higher, and they hit the ends of my cummerbund, and it's just a pain in the ass. So having these Agilite ones that sit a little bit lower is pretty nice, and something I like. I also like the Cobra buckle, tried, true, tested. It worked perfectly fine. There is a little bit of flex in the Cobra buckle, which allows, if, you know, for whatever reason you need to move around or anything, it does pull a little bit, as you can see right here, Well, the Cobra buckle doesn't, but the inner belt does. And that there's a little bit of room in the Cobra buckle as well for that movement. But overall, it's a really nice belt, really nice setup, and something I'm probably gonna stick with over my core if I had to guess moving on, just because it just works really good. Super rigid, super sturdy, and I've been a really big fan of it. I will probably at some point go to one size smaller. Just like I'd said, this is just a hair too big for me. Still usable, still wearable, and still comfortable to wear, but it is noticeable because it does slip every so often and ride down just a little bit from it being slightly too big. So just buyer beware. If you're 5'11" and 180, maybe look at a small. I don't know. I think that about does it. I hope everybody enjoyed the video. I hope you got something from it. If you did, hit the like and subscribe button because it would mean a ton to me. Check us out on the main channel and at basementoperator.com. We'll see you guys on the next one. As always, take some outdoors. Peace.